computer. Okay. So the other thing I'd like you to do is, I'm requesting you to do is, here, the people on this call have so many great ideas. This is just some ideas over here. So what I'm also asking you to do is, when you have this link, you'll have an edit link, which means you can actually come in here and make changes. And here's what I'd like you to do. As you come up with an idea, not only am I requesting your idea, but I want everyone else to comment on your idea. So I'm going to use Emiliano's idea that he mentioned on the call with me. So he was talking about using asset mapping. So the way we do that is this. So you're in the tool, you're an editor. Please pay attention to this. This thing's in my way. Let me move that out of my way here. There we go. You're an editor here. If you want to add something, I'm Emiliano again. I'm going to hit the, you're going to hit this section here, add section. And here is what Emiliano just added. All he does is asset mapping. Emiliano, what does asset mapping mean? What's a quick description of what asset mapping is?
You can put, it's, let me just get my thinking straight.
Yeah, no worries.
It's basically you're gonna describe and understand where the skills are in a community. And so that way you can understand, you know, who has certain skills, certain abilities, and who has others, and then you can connect those skills and abilities with everyone, and better the community.
So you can see, in a moment where you can't meet, you can't run around and do stuff, how this could be hugely valuable if we can execute it in a simple, thoughtful way. So Emiliano's got this idea. He would hit that button there. He would put in his idea. The 3 steps. You put this idea like this. You hit the plus key. Now he goes in and puts in asset mapping. This is Emiliano now, because Emiliano is setting this up so that all of us could give us his input. Strong, medium, weak. Emiliano just edited the survey. Third and final step, asset mapping, make this a short answer. Okay, done. Google automatically saves it, etc., etc. So now, when the rest of the team looks at the survey, and you come back, what Emiliano added is going to be here, and all of us can chip in. So the goal I've got is to get everyone's input, but do so in a very efficient way. Do you see it right here? Emiliano's idea is available here. Let me ask David. David, can you maybe replay kind of this last part of what I'm looking for? And when I do that, I'm not doing it to test you. What I'm doing it is I want other people to hear it in your words, because oftentimes I find that people understand it differently and better when hearing it from another person instead of hearing it from me. So David, could you summarize this last piece that I'm requesting?
Sure. Well, I mean, these terms are a little out of my league, to be frank. But I mean, from what I understand, you're looking for a more concise way that we can all understand this relevant information together. Instead of just one person describing it, we get to put down our thoughts and words in a clear and concise manner, and so we can all understand it on an equal level, and then be able to provide our responses and feedback based off of that.
Perfect. Thank you, David. I really appreciate it. I'd like to maybe give John an opportunity here to kind of comment on this approach. John has complete permission from me to tell me, Raj, that's a horrible idea, stop that. And so I trust John's judgment and insight because of all of his experience. So John, what would you like to say at this point that'll kind of along this topic? Yeah.
Well, I think it's really important that we get the input here from various sources. For example, just looking at the asset management, as a score mentor, we're always looking for resources and ways to connect to clients. So that's kind of what you're doing here with all of these technologies, is creating a way to build a relationship, which is the most important aspect, and interacting in a way that we have to do in today's world. And whether we know how to do it or we don't know how to do it, it's going to be part of the system from now on. And so getting on the lead edge of this in terms of ways to do it. For example, just the asset mapping. We go in as a score mentor and look at the list of folks that are scores that have various talents and experiences, which is a wide range that we don't know. And we can call on them to co-mentor with us, which is kind of what Tyler's doing with the law group, getting input. But this is doing it in a virtual way. So I think this is very valuable to discuss these ideas. And hopefully you're keeping track of this, because this might be a good model for things to come, what you're doing right now and the way you're doing it, getting people's input. For example, what kind of lawyer is Tyler? What's his specialty? I don't know here, but now I can ask him, kind of thing, so that we build that database of people. I think it's a great idea. So just need to make it workable.
Yeah. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. We got 3 minutes. Another thing also that I'm committed to, gentlemen, is really keeping our word. So we start when we say we start, we end when we say we end, we get stuff done when we say we get it done. And it's just a good practice. So what I want to show you now is this is the folder. All of you should have access to it. And I'll send a follow-up email, or Tyler and I will send a follow-up email. But a couple of things that I want to point to here is this document, what will engage the public. So here, Tyler's already, well, a couple of us have already gone in here and just put some thoughts here about what we think the public are interested. This is a document, so we've got a lot more room than that survey tool that we had. Oh, it says, oh, look at this. Oh, great. David, is this your stuff, David, that you put in?
Yes.
Oh, awesome. Look at this. Great. Thank you. So we've got ideas here you can draw on what will engage the public. Tyler's been on Facebook, so you can see here. Here are the groups that he's looked at, what he's determined. This is the idea about the workflow tool came out of Tyler's work here. So there's another area you can go in relative to Facebook and put some information in. Okay, I want to stop here. We've got about 2 minutes left. Does anyone have, my request is, do you all think that you guys can go into either the survey here or this document here or the Facebook group? Do you think you might be able to go in and contribute something in one or all of those, say by tomorrow evening? If you can do that, lift your hand or lift your hand up. If you can, okay, 1, 2, okay. Emiliano and when works for you, Emiliano? If it's not tomorrow evening, what's better for you?
I can do it by tomorrow. Sorry, I didn't understand the question.
Okay. Okay, good. Tyler, did you say yes or?
Yeah, I can go ahead and get that done by tomorrow.
Okay, and then David, I'll chat with you a little bit as well. But do you have time to go over some stuff by tomorrow evening as well, or do you need another time frame?
Yeah, that's fine. I'll keep going with the researching like I was doing before, trying to come up with some more stuff.
Perfect, great. Okay, so we've got that done. What questions? We got 30 seconds. Does anyone have a question, confusion, comment? Yes, sir. Can't hear you. You're muted. Okay, go.
As far as time frame goes, I can try to get this done. This Thursdays are for me because I have all my classes.
Oh,
Just like online stuff. But I can try, but I could definitely get it done by Friday.
great. Okay, we'll adjust that. Everyone else Thursday, Daniel Friday. That sounds good. Any other questions?
Just
I
a
wanna-
quick. Oh,
Yeah, go ahead.
a second. Just a quick comment about the survey. It may be helpful to have everyone go in and rank the ideas once we get them all in there as a kind of a second step, so we get the idea of not only what we think is strong or a weak idea, but also what we think is the most viable idea out of the bunch. So that may be a second step once we get them in there.
I love it. Very good. I'm going to end the call, complete the call. Thank you very much, all of you, for your time, for your creativity, and for your commitment to make a difference. I so appreciate it. And we'll talk with you on the next call. I'll look for your comments online. Bye.
Bye.
Cheerio.
Bye.
Peace.
Everyone.
Bye.
Take care, Raj.
Bye.
See you later.
See you later. Bye.